I just have to say before we start,
Sure.
you have been such an inspiration to me.
Aw.
You have just, the way you uplift and encourage people, you have just really inspired me to do that in my
Oh,
community.
thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. More than you know. I have to ask you, when did you first find out that you may have a sister that you didn't even know about?
It was early 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that like for you?
It was shocking and exciting. I mean, growing up, I always wanted more siblings, and one day I was visiting my uncle, and he's like, you have a sister, right? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always so interesting how other family members just drop it on people, like always, just like, hey, you know this? And it's like, no, girl, I didn't know this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what exactly did your uncle say to you during that time?
He said, you have a sister named Rashay. You guys are the same age. And he's like, I see her all the time. And I was like, I want to get in contact with her.
Were you shocked that your father could have another child out there?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I knew my dad, was my dad back in the days. And so I was always surprised that it was only just me and my brother. I grew up thinking me and my brother were his only children. I didn't know how that happened. So
Yeah. So Papa was a Rolling Stone?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So what did he say? What did your father say to you when you confronted him about this and said I could have a sister?
Basically, he said there's a possibility.
Oh.
He said there is a possibility.
And did he ask for a DNA test?
No.
He did not.
Me and Rashay are only 2 months apart, and I believe Rashay's birth or that infidelity is what led to their divorce when I was 3 years old.
Got it. I just want to let everyone know at home that we actually did reach out to your dad to take the DNA test, but he refused and did not want to come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it a good relationship with your mom?
It was. It
That's
was.
good.
Me and my mom had a good relationship. We had some challenges, as a teenager because, not having your dad consistently in your life, you make mistakes, and I struggled a lot in high school with depression and anxiety. Started drinking really young.
Got it.
And so, even though I was a good student, I gave my mom some challenges.
Yeah. Did you ever question if your father was your biological father?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, my entire life it was, this is your dad. And, I would see him, once a year, twice a year. My mother kept a very close relationship with his family. So even though I didn't have my dad, I had my aunts, I had my uncles, I had my cousins. Those things that he didn't show up. He wasn't at high school graduation, but my aunts and my uncles were there.
Yeah, the other support there. This is
Yeah.
great.